Hello and welcome back to another episode of Tom's World Coin Hunts. We're going to carry on looking through this 4 kilogram bag of world coins I bought off eBay. Looking for some new countries, new coins, anything interesting or rare, as well as trying to complete this date run challenge album, where I try and find a different coin for each year between 1927 and 2022. So before we get started, let's take a look at the Numista map. In the last hunt we managed to get 2 new countries, which is awesome. We managed to get Iceland and the Dominican Republic. So let's hope we can continue the luck and get more new countries in this episode. Let's get into it. Okay, first out the bag. Is this Isle of Man as well? We had an Isle of Man a couple of episodes ago. It is 1990, Isle of Man, 1 pence. And I think that's the dial letters there, although I'm not an expert on the dial letters from the Pobjoy Mint. But yeah, that's awesome. Another Isle of Man coin. Oh, there we go. Next up the bag is 10 centimes from France, 1963. Coin we see very often. So let's carry on. Next up, 5 pesetas, another coin we see a lot of from Spain. What's that in the star? 1965, I think. There's Francisco Franco. There we go. 5 pesetas from Spain, 1965. Next up the bag. 1 Schilling from Austria, 1960. There we go. I've had a couple of shillings, but we don't see too many coins from Austria. Next up, we got a bigger coin here. Aha, 1978. I've seen this coin before, not on the channel, but it's a cool coin. This is from France, and it is 10 francs. Oh, wrong way. There we go. There's an interesting French coin we haven't seen on the channel before. It does have a edge inscription: Égalité, Fraternité, and Liberté. I don't know, like I said in a previous video, my French is not up to scratch. But there we go, very cool. Next up, coin with a hole in it. This is a Japanese coin, I believe, sorry. And I believe it's also a Japanese coin we haven't seen on the channel before. So this should be 5 yen, which is probably what that says there. And then the date should be this bottom set of characters. There we go. That should be a new coin for us. Next out the bag. 2.5 Escudos from Portugal. Something we also see semi-regularly. This one's from 1978. There we go. Next out the bag, Gustav Adolf VI from Sweden. 1 ore, 1955. Very cool. Next up, another shilling from Austria. This one's from 1973. There we go. Oh, right underneath. Next up, we got a square coin here, or a diamond shape, depending on what you consider the shape to be. This is from India. 1 Paisa from 1966, and there is a diamond mint mark there at the bottom. Very cool. Okay, we got another Spanish coin here. This one's from 1980, so it's probably a World Cup coin. Yep, there we go. 1 peseta from Spain for the 1982 World Cup, and the mintage date is 1980. There we go. Next out the bag, it's a half franc from France, 1965. Of the French coins, this is one we don't see too often, although it is still a highly minted coin. There we go. What have we got here? 5 cents from 1980. This should be from the Netherlands. Yep, there we go. Mix out the bag. Another 10 centimes from France, 1983. There you go. I think I used up all my luck. The last few hunts were pretty good, but now we're back to seeing just French and Spanish coins, it seems. Mix the bags up a bit. Another French coin. I think this is half a franc again. Yep, there we go. 1965. Or is that 3? I think that's a 5. Well, I guess they must have sunk to the bottom of the bag and they're all coming out now, the half francs, because we hadn't seen much of them earlier. Next coin is this scalloped coin. This is 20 cents from 1998 and this is from Hong Kong. There we go, not in great condition. Next coin, 10 Forint from Hungary. This is one we've seen a few times. I remember there was a hunt we got 3 of them, which was cool and not cool depending on how you look at it. All very shiny. 2017, that's a nice new date. That could definitely go in the date run album. Next up, got a Belgian coin here. This is from 1964 and I believe this is 5 francs. Yep, there we go, 5 francs with the Dutch text. Next up, a German coin from 1961. What's this, 1 Pfennig? 2 Pfennig. It's got the F mint mark there, which I think is Stuttgart. There's also a very blue coin, it seems. Lots of corrosion on there, unfortunately. There we go. Okay. What have we got here? An American cent. This is only our 2nd American coin out the bag. The rest of our American coins we got in the coin swap from Historia Numismática Colombia. If you haven't seen that video, well, there's actually 2 of them. Go check them out. So this is from 1990, and I think that's the D mint mark. Yeah. Well, there we go. An American cent. Still no Canadian yet. Next up, what's this? Duhan, not 2017. Is this a Croatian coin? Yep, 10 Lipa from Croatia. Not in great condition. Also from 2017. Fortunately, we've got that Hungarian coin, so we could put that in the book instead of that. Next up, got here a Turkish coin. 250 bin Lira in 2004. So I believe that's 250,000 Lira. That's a very high denomination coin. Although obviously not worth very much at the time. We've got the TC edge inscription. There we go. Next up we've got 50 Lira from Italy, a coin we've seen quite a lot, 1978. There we go. Very shiny. It's not focusing very well again. There we go. Next up, 1 franc from Belgium from 1989. Yep, and this is the French text version. We probably already have this date, but fingers crossed it's new. And last coin of the hunt is 5 centimes from France, 1966. Oh well. So, let me know in the comments what your favourite coin of this hunt was. For me, I might go with the Indian Paisa, not sure how it's pronounced, just because of the unusual shape. You don't see that every day. And now we'll take a look at the Numista map and come back and see what I've put in the album. And here's the Numista map. So 21 different coins, that's pretty good. 9 new types, that's back to normal, unlike the brilliant hunt we had last time. But we did get 1 new country, which is cool, and that was obviously Croatia. Already coloured in for Yugoslavia, but now it's got its own place in the countries. let's check out the other information. Unfortunately, no records broken. So yeah, let's check out the book update. And here's the book update. So here are the 3 years that I chose to put in the book: 1964, 2004, and 2017. Let's take a look at what those coins were. So for 1964, I went with 5 francs from Belgium. I know it's a long date run and it's quite common, but I just wanted to put one of the older years in, and there was one of the ones I felt comfortable putting in terms of condition and availability and so forth. Now there was the 2004 coin. I went with the 250,000 Lira from Turkey, again because it's a new year that we don't see too much of, so I decided to put that in. And again with the 2017, obviously I put that 10 Forint from Hungary in, because it's a year we very rarely see, and yeah, it's very good condition. In much better condition than the Croatian 10 Lipa. There's also something else I want to show you. You might have noticed in the annotations throughout the hunts that the 2 half francs, the second one was a new variety. So they're both the same year. See that? 1965. But there's very subtle difference in the obverses. Can you see it? Maybe if I line them up. They've got different sized text on the obverse. So this is the fine legend variety and this is the bold legend variety. So it's the very rare instance where I'd get a new variety of coin in the same hunt as I get the other variety. So I wanted to show that off to you. So yeah, that's the end of the hunt. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button as well. It's free and it helps out my channel. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.